Brian Wanner runs Peter Brothers Trucking. His family business delivers goods all over America. But now, he says, Pennsylvania bureaucrats will force him out of his home state.
We have no say. We can't do anything about it.
No say, because Pennsylvania's rules don't come from Pennsylvania. They came from California.
State regulators unanimously voting 14-0.
This is an absolutely transformative rule to clean our air and mitigate climate change.
Emission rules will eliminate tens of thousands of trucks.
If we want to follow California, we can move there. I want to follow what Pennsylvania residents want to do. I don't want to be anything like California.
But too bad for him, because years ago, Pennsylvania's Environmental Quality Board decided we'll automatically copy California rules.
California just declared war on pollution from large trucks.
The newest rule copied from California will raise the price of new trucks. The truck will cost a third more.
It's anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000.
It's necessary, say California regulators, because
the time for putting public health second to the economy is over.
Trucks you drive contribute gravely to health problems.
We have come so far in the last 40 years. In 1980, one truck produces as much as 60 trucks today.
So we want people to buy new trucks.
You want people to buy new trucks, but if you put these costs on us that we cannot afford, we're going to just run the older trucks.
The regulators don't think about that.
They do not think about that. They do not see the consequences of what they're doing.
Now, truckers like Brian, to save $80,000, will just buy trucks in other states.
We could drive to Ohio and get cheaper trucks.
The rule doesn't apply to any of those trucks. It'll just hurt Pennsylvanians who sell trucks. And there won't be any pollution reduction. The people on this board, the Fish and Boat Commission, the Game Commission, the Museum Commission, what do they know about air pollution?
Well, apparently nothing.
Caleb Kruckenberg of the Pacific Legal Foundation.
The whole idea of having a regulatory board like this is, oh, these people are experts. They know what they're talking about. They're smarter than the lawmakers. But if you look at the board, that's not true. I mean, these are just sort of random bureaucrats who work in the government, and they say, I don't know, let's follow California.
So what? California seems to have a lot of money. I can see a state saying, yeah, let their regulators figure out how we reduce pollution, and we'll save money doing what they do.
Nobody in Pennsylvania has ever voted for the standards that now control Pennsylvania.
He says what Pennsylvania's doing violates the Constitution.
If people want something, their legislature is supposed to pass it.
We will eliminate in the state of California the sales of internal combustion engines.
California's rules will soon get even more expensive because they want all new vehicles to be electric.
The hope is that it's a pollution reduction. But again, electricity comes from somewhere. And usually it comes from fossil fuel emissions.
Where does Pennsylvania get its electricity?
Pennsylvania makes a lot of electricity from coal.
Almost 5 times as much from coal as from so-called clean renewables like solar or wind. Most Pennsylvania electricity comes from natural gas. So to power all electric trucks, Pennsylvania will burn more fossil fuels. In addition,
we cannot supply enough electricity to power the trucks.
You don't have charging stations?
The charging stations, we can get the charging stations. We do not have the supply of electricity.
Nor do other states.
They can't even provide enough electric to provide their own cars in California.
Californians are sometimes told not to charge their electric cars. Another problem, electric trucks are heavy.
The heavier the trucks are, the harder it is on the road. They have a very low mileage radius, so you can't work all day. It's nothing that you can take across the United States with a load. We're not even close to getting there.
No, but the regulators don't seem to care. They want to look like they care about the environment.
Why would we allow our state to give away their lawmaking procedures to California? Why would we allow that with no input? That's not the American way.
We actually like your input. Anything you want us to cover, please let us know in the comments section below this video. And if you want to help us make more videos, click that button.